What's up, all you Dilophosaurus spitting dudes and dudettes? Toy Shiz here, and today we are going to be talking Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yes, the brand new dinosaur movie, in case you haven't heard. There's a big property going around called Jurassic Park. It's turned into Jurassic World, and dang it all, it's all about dinosaurs and people getting eaten by them. Anyways, I just want to give a quick shout out and a thank you to Fandango and Universal Studios for having me to the screening. It was a total blast. Loved every minute of it, and thank you so much again. Now, just so we're very clear on this, spoilers ahead for everything. I'm going to go into a little bit of detail, what I thought was cool, what didn't really work for me, but all in all, I'm going to say I did enjoy this movie. So, to start it off, and again, this is your last warning, spoilers, this movie is a very thought-provoking and also a self-contained movie, and I was wondering how they were going to kind of do this. How many times can you go to Jurassic Park? How many times can the park go haywire? Or how many times... It's kind of like a Predator movie, you know? We always know the Predator is going to show up, people are going to fight him, the people are going to lose. In the same case with this. People go to a park or an island, something like that, they fight a bunch of dinosaurs, and they get either eaten or they survive, or they defeat the dinosaurs. That's just how it's going to go. What I did like about this one, though, is that it was very cool in the callbacks and everything they did to the original Jurassic Park and to the, to a little bit extent, Jurassic World. I liked Jurassic World, but it was basically like a rehash of Jurassic Park, done a little bit better in certain instances, but nothing can beat the classicness that is the original Jurassic Park, if we're being quite honest. Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, yeah, those, they're fun to watch. They're popcorn movies. It's always fun to see dinosaurs, but The Lost World in particular, man, that was just rough to get through, and did not care for that one at all. Plus, you get to see Jeff Goldblum back, you get to see Sam Neill back, and all those instances. In this movie, in Fallen Kingdom, we do get to see Jeff Goldblum, and like everyone kind of speculated, minor part. He's in it for all of about a minute, you know what I mean? And it's just a quick scene he's talking about. It's funny, he doesn't even mention chaos theory, if I recall, and I was kind of waiting for them to say that, but he's mainly talking about ethics and all that good stuff relating to the dinosaurs. So basically what this movie focuses on is all these dinosaurs from Jurassic World. They're on this island, right, where the park existed. There's an active volcano ready to blow. If the thing blows, then these dinosaurs they're going to go extinct again. So that brings up the ethical question, do we have the right to save these? Should we save these dinosaurs? And it kind of jumps us off into how the story is going to go. This time around, Bryce Dallas Howard's character, she's no longer in charge of Jurassic World. She's more of an activist trying to save these dinosaurs. So while I'm not going to dwell on that too much, long story short, John Hammond's, I guess, business partner or friend and something, he's kind of on his deathbed. He wants to save these dinosaurs. Hires Bryce Dallas Howard's character, hires Chris Pratt's character, a couple others. They go on this island, kind of does the whole Lost World thing where it's a big ruse. These mercenaries are just going to pick these dinosaurs up and bring them back before the volcano goes. Really, really sad instances, though, and really a heart-pounding kind of adventure, though, when they are on the island. It's very sad, though. A lot of dinosaurs bite the dust, and, it's going to scare a little, I think it's going to scare children. It's not exactly like this hunky-dory sort of story, and my favorite absolute scene of this movie is when they're all back on the ship, and they're finally getting away from the active volcano, and you see the original brontosaurus, because that was like the first dinosaur that we saw, and it's all in shadow, and the mushroom clouds going around him and stuff, and you just see a large scream and a yelp from this poor animal that's being engulfed by lava, and it's like, that is the finale of Jurassic Park. We're done with the island, we're done with all this stuff, so it's very, very sad. Where it's going to now is a little bit how, if you saw my post the other day talking about like the old Kenner Chaos Theory action figures that they did where they're splicing, different animals, kind of like what Kenner did with the Aliens line is too, Scorpion Alien, so on and so forth. This is where I think Jurassic Park is going to definitely head. It's going to be clones. There's definitely a lot of speak, and I don't want to ruin anything, but again, spoilers, a little girl in there, turns out she's a clone. That's going to play a major part, I believe, in the next one. The Indoraptor that they create it's such an amazing scene. The opening is awesome. It's terrifying. It's so cool. But you know, they make this Indoraptor from the Indominus Rex, and it's a frightening character. It doesn't really nail home exactly what they could do, but it's I think for the next movie they're gonna go even more terrifying. It's kind of like that jumping off point, so I appreciated that. And then from then on, once they get back on the island with all these dinosaurs that they snagged from the impending volcano and stuff, it turns into kind of like a Resident Evil haunted house mansion movie where you have all these dinosaurs locked up, and of course they're going to escape, and then it's a total escape from this haunted house, so to speak. That's the only thing I had in my mind when I was watching it. It's enjoyable, it's fun. There's not a whole lot of things that I really didn't care for this movie. It's a fun popcorn movie, just don't think about it too much in that sense. A couple character moments here and there, a little off-putting, but I believe they're there for comedy and stuff like that. The Indoraptor, the little girl in the movie, they all did well. It's a good story, but it's kind of like a in-between movie story, to be quite honest with you. I don't know, kind of like I loved Solo, but it's one of those, like, it's a side story, and you have to think, well, for a movie, do I want something more? Do I want to see something more? And to be quite honest with you, they are, you know, they're in this mansion, but the mansion is, of course, self-contained. It's on an island in and of itself. So these animals can kind of live, and all the dinosaurs that escape at the end, yada yada, they can go on. The main focus of the movie is where does it go from here? Dinosaurs are released into the world again, essentially. They have all the pteranodons taken off. There's a little bit of an end credit scene, so make sure you stay till the end. It's very cool. But I think it's going to do more with genetics, splicing humans and dinosaurs. It's a little bit tricky subject to go that route, but I'm interested to see how it's going to go. All in all, I did enjoy this movie. I think it's a fun romp. If you're going to get those Mattel toys, get out there and get them before this weekend, because once this movie hits, kids and adults are going to want these toys, especially the Target exclusive, you know, the Jurassic Park ones, the Jeeps and all the, you know, Dr. Malcolm and Grant and Ellie and all those kind of things. So get those if you want to get them. Get the Colossal T-Rex if you want to get those. And get all the dinosaurs that you want to get, because they are fantastic figures from Mattel. All in all, love the movie. I recommend it. You might have a few problems. I've seen a couple reviews. People didn't really care for it. However, I did. I liked it. So I'm going to give it a total... I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. How about that? It's enjoyable, it's fun, it's a good popcorn movie, and who doesn't like to see dinosaurs just taking people out? It's amazing. Anyways, I'll leave you with that. Let me know if you've seen it. Let me know when you go to see it. I will talk to you guys all soon. Adios.